working.
Hello.
Hello, Flosstube.
Are we in the right spots?
Yeah.
We're good now.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah.
And we are 3 Trail Stitchers. We're still 3 Trail Stitchers. It's been
A couple months.
25 years since we filmed a Flosstube.
It's been a minute.
So we're doing like a fresh start.
Kind of doing a reboot.
I mean, not really. We're not changing
Well,
anything.
we're not changing
But we don't
anything.
remember what we stitched for the last 2 months. So we're just showing like more current
We're
things.
just going with what we
Right.
can remember.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get back in the game.
We are. We're trying to get back to where we do a little bit more regular schedule. I don't know what that'll look like.
No.
Who knows?
It's super gloomy today though.
It is nasty gloomy.
It's like rainy.
But at least it's not freezing.
It's not
rainy.
freezing, but I'm actually colder today.
I'm cold.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
my
it's
feet
cold
are
in
really
here right
cold.
now. You could turn my heat up
Okay.
if you want.
You heard her. She said we could.
I keep my house very cold.
I'm trying to get on 67.
Ooh, 67. I don't think it goes that high. All right, so we're back. Nothing's really been going on. Just life,
Just life.
Yeah.
work, and
Lots of work. Too much work.
things like that. So,
Too much work.
So we'll get into it because we're professionals. Professional floss tubers. So fully finished objects.
I have nothing fully finished.
I have
obviously.
some things my mom finished for me.
Oh yeah, Mom's gonna make us start learning to finish our own stuff.
Oh no.
She's a bully.
Shoot. I want to do other
Wow,
things. I want
those
time
are
to do my
cute.
own stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Where'd you get those?
I don't know. She said
Got
she
them on
had them.
Amazon.
So these are the Fabulous Women in History. Is that what it is? It's from Clouds Factory.
No, it's from.
No, it's Clouds Factory because it goes with my
Oh
thing.
yeah. Okay, I was thinking of the other thing you were working on. Okay.
Those are my cats fighting because they currently hate each other. So these are the single ones because she did the big piece and then she did single ones. So this is Josephine Baker. And my mom finished them on like flat folds, and then she had these cool things, these easel things that she had from Amazon, which are kind of genius.
Yeah, that's
I like
really
them.
cool.
They're like just self-adhesive, aren't they?
I need to.
Yeah.
Invest
Ruth
in some
Bader
of those.
Ginsburg.
Don't you and Josephine Baker share the same birthday?
We do, and her mother and I had the same name,
Oh,
like spelled the same. It's creepy.
that is. You are.
Yeah,
creepy.
I was looking through a biography magazine one time because I knew her and I had the same birthday. And she died the year I was born.
That is creepy.
And she was born in St. Louis.
Hi, Vern.
It's crazy.
It is
You weren't
crazy.
born in St. Louis.
No, but she was born in Missouri. And this is one Tari Matai. And then, oh no, that's not. Oh yes, and Maya Angelou. So, those are going on my mantle at some point. But Mom finished those for me. And I think there's a couple more I'd like to stitch. And I thought about like making my own.
Yeah,
Of
I
different
love
people.
the little easel thing. Like, I want to.
I know, that's pretty
We
smart,
just
isn't
need
it?
to,
I didn't even
yeah,
know those
we'll have to tell
existed.
Mom to. So these are probably some of the last things Mom's going to finish for me because Carrie and I have to learn to do our own, which means then we'll have to do Whitney's. So
Right, yeah.
this is a stitch along from Lindy Stitches from a couple years ago. I think it was Funky Menagerie.
Okay, the cording and stuff is brilliant.
Mom did cording, and then she had some of this little leaf stuff to put around it. It's amazing, and it's one of those standees on the back.
Cool.
And then I love the little quilts she does, and I don't remember. I think this is blue ribbon. I don't remember because it's been so long since I've stitched them. I don't remember who this is, but it's a turkey sampler. And then this is Brenda Gervais, and it's the little robins. And that wood fabric, I love it so much.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Cute.
and sometime over Christmas break, Carrie's coming over and helping me set up my gallery wall.
Ooh.
Don't shake your head no.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did a little bit.
I didn't. I just
Even Whitney saw it.
Maybe.
Whitney got a fully finished object.
Do I ever have any fully finished objects?
Well,
No, I never fully finish anything.
your mom does for you.
Mom does sometimes, but she's kind of out of the mood right now. So
Well, I get it.
I
'cause
understand.
I've been in
Yeah,
a
so-
stitching funk.
I just have a stack of stuff that will probably just always remain a stack of stuff.
Under the bed box. That's what Pam and stuff call it. All right, so finishes. Should I show like the stuff I stitched for you, or are you doing those as something else?
Oh, you can show the stuff you did for us.
Yeah.
All right, so we exchanged our advents today. We do advents every year.
It's pretty fun.
It's we do 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes, a 12-day, and we open them all at once.
We open them all at
because we
once.
can't. I mean, the first couple years we did it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
it
few
was
years we
supposed
did
to,
it
but
correctly, and then it was like, no, we're just gonna surround.
I think
up on that
last
once.
year we started just opening them all.
Yes.
up.
Yeah, because I had been sick.
Well, and last year
Yeah.
we were supposed to do like a Halloween and a Christmas, and we ended up doing just all Christmas. So
Yeah.
we really like it. It makes us happy, and that's really all that matters.
So I have not fully finished Whitney's things because I had to order something to finish it in. So I
It's
gave
'cause
them
she
to her
doesn't love Whitney.
unfinished. Just really
Really classy.
I'm real trashy.
We're real classy. up
So
in
I
here.
stitched this for her, which is
Is that
Nathnolu?
Nathnolu?
Nathnolu
I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Folly Ghost
It's so cute.
because it
It's so
screams
good.
Christmas.
I mean, for me, it does.
It does
Yes.
for Whitney.
And then who did I say this was?
Starry
Night Sky.
Night Sky,
Sky
Studio D.
Studio D.
Night Sky
D-E-E.
Studio D. This is a Dracula.
Which is
Kind of hard to see.
amazing.
And they have a ton of cool stuff on their Etsy, and their patterns are like
really reasonable.
$2.
really
Yeah.
reasonable.
And like it's like 3 colors or 2 colors. They're easy, they're quick,
Yeah, she
and they
does-
look cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to do the rest of like Universal.
So I did this
Monsters.
one, but I've got to get something for that. I think I'm going to do a
She
smaller
has a
frame for that.
Candyman.
Yes,
So she's leaving them with me so I
Candyman.
can fully finish them because.
Candyman.
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 Oh,
Okay.
That's fine.
And then for Sarah, I stitched this one and I actually finished it because I found a frame that worked.
It's so good.
It's
is so
like
cute.
a Muppet Christmas Carol Kermit.
Kermit
And
Bob
this,
Cratchit.
I don't remember, John Goodman art.
Yes. I did the Jaws. He does movie posters, and I did the Jaws poster for Carrie for last year. And I don't think I ever framed it for her
That's
because
so
I'm
cute.
terrible.
I know I still need to frame it. Well, it's hard though. Like even this, I cut off some of the snowflakes
know.
because it's hard to find something that's just right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my
He makes me super happy.
finishes.
My finish is this. I don't even remember the name of this, but it's from Barbara Anna. And it's the little. I don't know if it's like oh dear or dancer or
I love that.
I don't know what it is, and it's fabric flare fabric. But that's probably. I mean, this is probably honestly the only thing I have finished since the last time.
Well, you have
We
those.
found-
You have stitch alongs and stuff that you've been.
Yeah.
Give me your.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
So, for their advents, I made them each one of the Altoid tins from Murder Puffin, and they have like 20 of these now. So I made Krampus for Whitney, and when you open it,
So cute.
like it's got the background, and then that's his floor.
so technically you can like curl this.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
And then
So it,
like this is supposed to be a little
So it's
pillow,
like
so
that.
Krampus goes around
Yeah.
and captures rotten children. And his little blankie, which has his little Krampus whip on it. And then you're supposed to make the main character a stuffy, but I screwed up. So I made them little standees, which I think
Yeah,
for
put them
ours,
together,
for
'cause I
us,
like them
is
like-
better. So
And then they're supposed to, I think, like
yeah,
slide in, so
Yeah,
they're like,
like he's under
sleeping
his
with
little
their
blanket.
They're
blankie.
so cute.
I love them.
That's very cute.
And
I can't
then
wait to put that on my desk.
I know it makes me want to do the
Yeah.
alien one.
for Carrie, I made the Mothman.
Is this his blanket?
Yep. And then there's his inside is the bridge, and then welcome to Point Pleasant.
I always want to say Mount Pleasant, but
I want to go there.
And then can I?
Oh,
Okay. Then his little blankie is Christmas lights. His little pillow is a little lantern. And then again, because I couldn't make the stuffy that small, I just put a little
what
cardboard
would you just
easel.
have to hand stitch it to make it that small?
I guess I would have
Yeah.
because I tried to do it on the machine and
It would be too hard.
it
Yeah,
frayed
you'd have
everything.
to hand stitch it.
And there's the little standy Mothman. And then Carrie's gonna put him in his little bed.
So cute.
that really is cute.
I know it's adorable.
And then she gave us
I love
each a
it.
pattern.
Yeah,
so
I got
she
him.
gave
I
me-
got
the alien, which is super cute, and he's got like a NASA blanket. No, it's like a spaceship, and his pillow I think says NASA.
Oh yeah, his pillow says NASA.
So
And I got
cute.
like a Jaws one, which is amazing. He's got a little person.
He's
in
got a
his
little
mouth.
person in his mouth. And I told them
Very
if they
cute.
would stitch him, I'd help finish him. So, and so that's all I've been working on for about the past month. Because like there's 6 pieces in each, and but they were fun.
cute.
I will be doing more. So Murder Puffin on Etsy. I will
Yeah.
be doing more for
She
sure.
has some great stuff because
She has some-
I think last year you bought us patterns.
Yes,
like,
like
Well,
there's
and they
the-
have like the
the
samplers.
The woman in the,
Yeah.
yes,
The
there's
woman in
like
the well,
the,
and-
and there's like a Bigfoot sampler, and she's got some great stuff.
So good.
So good.
Lots of
So
stitching.
good.
Like heavy stitching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and these are like, so a couple of these I was supposed to stitch on black, and I can't stitch on black, so I filled this in with black.
Oh Lord.
Are you serious?
Wow.
I can't stitch on black.
Girl.
Yay.
Girl.
What
And
did
you
you
were
stitch it
supposed-
on? White?
Just an ivy. You were supposed to stitch this on black too, but I can't stitch on black. My eyes just don't see that.
Well, this I don't know why you would need to stitch it on.
I don't either, but
Because it's full coverage.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, Sarah.
That is. Yeah. Wow.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
No, thank
I
you.
would have been like,
And I was like
these
showing
lights are in
them
the
at-
daytime.
Yeah.
I was showing them at work yesterday to anyone who would listen. To me.
Yeah, you should.
Because I was like, they're so cute. So now I want to do the Bigfoot one for me.
All right. Just felt something weird in my bag.
Probably a shark.
Probably a needle floating freely. All right, and so I've stitched on 1 million different things
Same.
in the last couple months because I was in kind of a stitching funk. Like I can't get into anything. It happens. I think it's just
I'm there
life.
too. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
So it is what it is. So I started. This is like probably the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I would say the last 2 weeks. So I did this. I started this, and I can't remember who it's by.
Oh,
I know they do a lot,
they do a lot of cool ones
and
too.
I have a couple. They have a Jaws one.
I have a Jaws one.
Oh.
Do they have the Goonies one, or is that someone else that has a Goonies one?
They definitely have a Labyrinth one. They don't have Goonies, I don't
The-
think, but I want a Goonies.
The lady that does the shark sampler, the Jaws
That-
sampler,
they
has
have
the
a Goonies one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to know, just leave a comment and we'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
Because I'm terrible. This is their alien pattern. So it says in space, no one can hear you scream is what it's supposed to say, but it's a squeak. And it's got like Ripley with Jonesy, and then it's got Ripley like aliens Ripley with Newt, and then it's got a xenomorph in the middle. And honestly, it
love a
was
good
pretty fun to
xenomorph.
stitch, but then I just picked something else up. Like I didn't even mind the border. And
I do like 2-3 stitches and something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nope, this isn't what I want to stitch, and then I'm like on to something else. And
all of their patterns have this same border, and I think that's one reason I've never started one is because I'm like, ugh.
that's
but
not a
it went
bad
pretty
one,
quick.
though. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah, and this is 14 count. This is that. What's it?
Extra design.
Yes, but I don't know the name of
Yeah.
it. Somebody gave. I think Megan gave it to us.
Yeah, I was just gonna call her Rachel, and I'm not sure.
And I
why.
thought it read.
Sorry
as-
about that.
It read as space. So okay, and then I started from the other person who I can't remember.
Yeah, and this is the person that has the Goonies pattern.
Yeah, she has a Goonies.
I was
and
getting ready to
Aliens
say
one.
I would look it up on my phone, but
But
there's
your
my
phone is-
phone.
yeah.
I started this Jaws sampler. And this is where I am. I've done the first part of the orca, right? Why am I questioning it? What's
Yeah,
the
it's called the
orca.
orca.
The orca. I know, but I'm questioning it. And then it says we're gonna need a bigger boat. And this is just cheap Navy Ada. And it's not many colors. And honestly, it's pretty enjoyable. Once I got this white band done, it's pretty enjoyable. But then I was like, I'll start something else.
Right.
But that's where I am with that. And it's pretty good size. But this is as wide as it is.
Oh yeah, no,
So
that's
that's
good.
the edges.
good.
But
Yeah.
it's like you have Jaws and you have the 3. You have like the Roy Scheider and all them at the bottom. But it's cute. It's very like, I like the ones that they kind of read as like a Christmas sweater. Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like
Yeah,
that vibe.
yeah.
So then I started, and this is going to look like nothing. I started from Needle Lot.
Needle Lot Designs.
She has a new pattern called Let's Get Trashing that is a Christmas, it's 2 sleds and one has a raccoon and one has a possum.
And then they're pulling like a trash can bag or something.
It's
So
amazing.
cute.
It's awesome.
And I was like all hype, like the colors are amazing. I was all hyped up. Like, these are the colors. It's great. I found this fabric that was in my office, which I think is also something Megan gave us because it's a 16 count. And I was like, this will be perfect. And then I stitched one snowflake, which is kind of hard to see, but in person you can see it.
You can see it in person.
Here. And then I was like, oh, I'll stitch something else. Yeah. So
You
that's
should
where
have
I
started
am.
with one of the critters.
I should have done a middle start, but it's a big piece of fabric, and I
Didn't want to waste
like
it.
you guys, if you want to use part of it to be able to use it. So I did a corner start, but that means I'm stuck with snowflakes and like white stitching is.
Not the
It's
best.
not the
I
vibe.
just don't like the way white floss lays. Like
No.
it doesn't lay. It doesn't lay well.
No.
I don't know if it's just
It's like,
bleach or
if
whatever.
black is too,
Are you
Oh,
using
that's
white or
hairs
are you using
attached.
3865?
I'm using B5200.
I think 3865 for some reason looks better.
It lays better.
I think it lays better.
too
I don't
light
know.
now.
You could also do your snowflakes with 3 strands and then everything else with 2.
But here's my
if you
thing,
wanted
like
to
I
make
think
them pop.
whereas like black is too thin, I think white is too thick.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fine. There's only a few snowflakes. It doesn't matter if they blend in. It's just I started in the wrong place, and so now I'm about to
Yeah.
start something else because last minute Christmas gift. So
It's just what we do.
we'll see if I stick with that. I'm not usually this bad, but I am bad right now.
Oh, I am so obsessive right
Yeah.
now because work is such a disaster.
Yeah.
Like I'm normally not quite as obsessive as I
Yeah.
am right now, but it's
Because now I'm like, well, maybe I'll kit up this alien guy and work on this little alien. You know?
And I love them, but just be careful because there's not like a master list of colors. And probably because there's 6 pieces to each pattern, but the colors are on each pattern piece. And so I would think I had everything and I'd be like, I have the wrong red for this but I really enjoyed.
they're so good. I can't wait.
I really enjoyed, and I enjoyed making it like a little standee.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
It's
that's
super
just
cute.
really cute.
Okay, so I am not going to take this out of the Q-snap because my top little thing is cracked. And if I take it out, I'll never get it back in. See how it's got like a...
Oh,
Yeah,
it's really
it's
cracked.
because there's too much fabric underneath it. But this is the study of Skulls Sal from...
That's gonna be pretty good
Which
size.
Whitney has kept up on.
Yeah, it's... You know what? I think it's one of the only Sals I've actually kept up on.
It looks amazing.
So, and it has been probably my most enjoyable thing to stitch because her parts are like you can do them in a weekend.
Yes, they're
So
very
it's not
manageable.
like overwhelming where like I love some of the other Sals, but like the parts are so big.
It's so good on that
It's,
purple.
you know.
That's kind of like a
Fine
heavy
frog
accident.
stitching styles are like
Yeah.
that. They're very manageable.
Yeah, so I mean I have really enjoyed it. Like I look forward to
I have like no sales going on
pieces
right now.
coming
do
out.
I? That's
And then
crazy.
the other thing, I started this back in November when I was on vacation. And I've just
Ooh,
I
oh
just
my
pulled
god, I
back
love
out.
that green.
But this is it's a Krampus pattern from Clouds Factory, and it says, let me open this real quick. It says, because every holiday needs a demon to keep things interesting, which is perfect
True.
for me. So
Mhm.
I
She's our
have
little
started that,
demon.
and that's about as far as I am. And I think this is Bee Stitch Me fabric. It feels like Bee Stitch Me
that
fabric.
fabric's good.
So
That red's so good on it.
I know,
Mhm.
but like his face is a lot.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of why I put it off. Like I put it away, but I'll work on it tonight while we're doing our thing. But so that's pretty much. I have a million starts
Yeah.
because I literally was just like I would grab something, put like 20 stitches in it, and be like, nope, I'm not vibing this, and I'd put it away. And so, but these are the 2 main things that I have at least.
It's like I'm really into something for a night. And
Yeah.
then I go to pick it up the next day and I'm like,
Yeah. And then I get online and then I shop and buy things.
on the
and-
TikTok.
oh my god, it's so bad. I need therapy. Like it's
TikTok shop
it's
therapy.
bad.
TikTok shop 12 step.
It's real bad. 12-step program, but you know, so that's it for me.
So obviously I was working on the Altoid tin critters for quite some time. Before that, and these I need to get caught up on, but I was staying pretty well caught up on my plants and peticore. Oh, I do have that.
Is it
piece
still
too.
going?
No, it is finished. And my goal over our Christmas break is to finish this and get caught up on my other 2 sales.
I love that's Witch's Garden fabric, isn't it?
Yes.
I love
it's
that.
called peticore. And it's a little dark for me, but if I stitch during the day and have lots of lights, I'm okay. So, like I said, I'm behind, but that is what I was stitching.
Maybe not today.
No,
Yeah,
I'll be
fine,
stitching.
yeah.
I have 2 other
Gloomy
things with
today.
me. And then I was caught up on Study of Skulls, and then I started stitching for Christmas, so I'm a couple behind. So that's where I ended up.
It's
So I think I'm about-
I even like it on because that's
Yeah,
the called for.
this is
fabric,
the called
right?
for fabric.
Yeah,
I
like
love
that
it.
too. I started it on the called for and did it the wrong direction. So
That's the fabric she tried to throw away. And
But I think
somewhere
that
at my
purple's
house.
so good.
I think so too.
yeah, it was.
And then Needle Lot Design started one called The Secret Grove, and I dyed my own fabric for that, and I started it. I have the outline of part 1 of some of the
That's
tree
long.
done. So this is going to be long. Her third part just came out, but she gives you a couple weeks in between. So my goal over Christmas break is to get that one finished and these 2 caught up. Well, this one will be finished because I think the last part comes out.
next week. No,
Next week.
Next week.
Oh.
Like the 28th or something.
But then, Fine Frog Stitching, who is Plants and Peticore, she has a Court of Crows coming out, and it goes on sale January 17th.
I can't wait to see.
I know,
what
I
that
can't
is.
either.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So I definitely want to get caught up before that one comes out, and then it starts February 14th.
Who did this? Is that who did the skull one?
The Stitch Crypt.
This is Stitch Crypt. This
Oh.
is Fine Frog Stitching.
Oh, why did I not realize that was Stitch Crypt?
I don't know,
Interesting.
Yeah.
And did
Because
you
I'm dumb.
see
She's done.
Cloud Factory released what theirs is going to be?
Yeah, which is really tempting because it's a bookshelf. It's
tempting.
like books
Yeah.
Yes.
themed.
Like literature and characters and
Very
Yeah.
tempting.
I
And
thought the same thing.
one of the things, I mean, I can't afford to buy the kit, but it has a bookmark of Edgar Allan Poe, so like I know that would be something that would be in it. So I'm thinking it would probably be things that.
Yeah, I think it's like.
I think it's a little bit of
literary
everything.
history,
Yeah.
You know, like books that have made impacts.
So,
and
yeah.
Stuff like that. Is
Yeah, I might have to do
So I
that
don't know.
one.
We might have to do that one. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. So, or not working on. What I want to get back to.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have any sals. Like I need to finish the
Lobster House. the
yeah,
Saxon
which
Street.
I got back out during my stitching funk thing and worked on it for like 2 days, and you know I got some done on part. What are there, 5 parts or 6 parts?
I think there are 6.
I have 2 parts left, so I
Yeah,
got
I
some
have
done
3
on the
parts left.
next to last part. But I feel like but I'll pick it up at some point and I'll just finish it because that's what I did with that Animal House. So I just kept going because it's pretty enjoyable.
But there have been
Yeah.
so many.
I don't know. I just
People
am
have
like
been putting so many good stuff out that like I'll buy this and I'll think, okay, if I just get this done, then I can start this. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and like right now, I just want to do all those Universal monsters. Like that's
Yeah.
where my brain right now.
Well,
is
that
like,
thing is too, and I was
Oh,
like,
yes.
maybe in 2025 I just need to do small stuff. But then it's like, then I have a ton of small stuff that.
Yeah, I say that every year. Like I'm gonna do small
Yeah.
stuff, and everything I do.
But
is
those
small.
Universal monsters, like that's the perfect.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I mean,
that'd be
seriously, I could have finished that in a day if I had. But
Right, yeah.
I didn't. I finished
No.
most of it in a day. Waited 3 weeks. Finished it last night.
I'm gonna have to get some black fabric.
Because that's how I roll. I don't know. I'm hoping that Christmas break is like a reset. And I can
that's
get
kind
back
of,
into
yes,
stuff
I want to
because
get
it's
back to
just-
these because I enjoyed them. And then I realized if I didn't start your 2 things, y'all weren't getting those for
Yeah, that's a
Christmas.
ton
And
of
I
stitching.
really
That is
wanted
a
to do
lot of
them.
stitching.
It is
yeah.
a lot of stitching, but it was really pleasant. I really enjoyed it for it being a lot of stitching. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it.
I don't know. They're so
I know.
good.
I'm really tempted to do that.
I think
really
because
bad.
there's such small pieces, you feel like
accomplished.
accomplished and you're
Yeah.
seeing something coming together pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so good.
Okay.
All right. So I don't have haul. Do you guys have haul?
I have no haul.
Oh.
I really haven't bought cross stitch stuff. I
haven't
did
either.
buy the rest of I did it's not, what is it? It's not Country Cottage. It's Cottage garden.
Cottage garden.
Yeah, the
The houses, and I bought my last 3 houses. So that's done. Have I stitched any of them? No.
Well, and I
I
bought,
haven't.
I know, but
I sure haven't.
like Lindy Stitches she released 2 more of her air mail birds, and there's 1 more to come. So I did buy those. I've stitched a couple of them, and Mom and I turned 2 into pillows, and now I have a whole nother idea for how I want to do it. So I'm going to have to take the pillows apart because I want to make a little quilt.
Yeah, that would be cute.
But I was thinking, like, I would kind of like to have those kind of kitted up next to my chair. So just whenever I feel like, because they go pretty fast, and I love there's like 6 fancy flosses in each, and her colors are so good.
Yeah, they are good.
So,
Yeah. I did hang up my suffragette, which
yes.
I don't think I had in the last video, and this Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Yeah.
and I have another thing that's going to go below RBG, and then over
well,
there.
you can't see it, but
Yeah.
her space thing is over there. We got
Yeah,
that.
I'll have to
hung
take
up.
some pictures, and then
That's something
I need to
over
add
break
a couple things to my wall.
we need to work on. Number 1, we need to work on your blinds.
And I
but-
have some Christmas stuff that Mom finished. Like, I don't think I'd shown that.
Oh, I don't think you did either.
That was the one I think I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've
The
seen that.
Satsuma Street, hot air balloon Santa. That's another thing I started. I started that stocking. She has a new stocking
Yep.
that's Santa in the spaceship. It's amazing.
Oh.
Was super hyped about it. Stitched on it for 2 days.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
But will I do it at some point? Yeah, because it's amazing. I love Satsuma Street's patterns. They're incredible.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm really bummed I didn't do the Jingle Ball is because they had that Tiny Modernist Satsuma pattern. So hopefully they'll release it sometime next year. I was
I'm
super
sure they will.
pumped about that one, but it was Lego League and I had no energy. So
Yeah, and I was stitching this stuff and didn't pay attention.
yeah. All right, so no haul plans. I'm gonna survive the next week of
Plans?
school.
What are plans like?
I'm gonna work today. I'm starting a last minute Christmas gift. That's what I'm gonna do.
I need to start a last minute Christmas.
And then
gift.
honestly, I might go back to Jaws for a while because I do enjoy it and it's easy and it's not a ton of colors.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's my plans until I find something else. Because now I'm like, I should buy all the floss for that alien.
Yeah, I know.
Don't go look and see what you have.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I know I want to dig out Bigfoot, but my Bigfoot will be my reward for getting caught up.
Does that person have a bag on their shoulder or a child?
I think a bag.
I think it's a
Okay,
bag.
that was strange. That really grabbed my attention.
I
A
have
very
I have
bright
absolutely-
green
yeah.
bag.
I mean, you can see it.
Yeah.
I
That's
have no
true.
plans. I seriously am not
Zero
zero plans because my brain is.
mush. I really do feel like my brain is
Chaotic.
mush.
I'm usually not quite that bad, but it is.
But you
Well,
had a
and-
lot go
yeah,
on
it
recently.
is
I mean,
bad, yes.
Well, and you were sick, for like
She had-
3 weeks.
She had walking pneumonia. She
and
had strep.
at the
Plus-
same time.
And then she would continue to work from home because she's
Because I'm dumb.
no,
That's
well,
what it
because
is.
she's
I'm
dumb, but also because that's Whitney.
Well, and it's super dreary and
And it's so
gloomy today.
the older
so.
you get, just it wears you out.
Yeah.
And just trying to get over being sick, it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
So I already talked about my plans. I really want to get caught up on my sals and finish the 2 over break. Murder Puffin has a Bigfoot that I want to kit up, but other than that, like I think I'm gonna kind of do what Whitney does and just not make a whole bunch of plans, and whatever happens happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to get through the next week because we had a Friday the 13th. We have a full moon tomorrow. 5 days till Christmas break.
That explains a lot.
wild.
Like I didn't realize there was a full moon because we were talking about that at work
Yeah.
the other day, and I'm like, why is everybody
It's a
so
dead end, buddy.
crazy?
Oh, it's
It's wild. These kids are wilding out.
Yeah.
yes. Those were my exact words yesterday. Our vice principal walked in and asked how it was going, and I said, "They be wildin'. They are they're losing it. I don't know how we're gonna make it through 5 more days."
We're real tired.
Anyway,
But the weather's supposed to be nicer, so
Yeah.
Because part of the thing is it was super cold this week. I mean,
Yes.
not like February cold,
And
but
you
it was
know, it's
pretty
like-
darn cold.
it
I don't know.
like
It was
December.
cold
Like,
enough for me to order a brand new winter coat.
Indoor, like limited recess, like that
Yes,
kind of stuff.
that
so,
was another thing. Is
yeah.
2 days we had indoor recess, Yesterday was a yellow recess where they could only be outside for, wow, everything's really blurry right now. Where they could only be outside for 10 minutes.
I leaned in too far.
Does the phone look blurry to you, or is it just me?
I think it's just like a glare.
I don't know, but do you know how dumb we look? We're like,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, extreme
Sorry.
close-up.
Maybe I just need some eye drops. I don't know.
All right.
Is that it for stitching?
Yeah, we.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
That's it for stitching. That's it for stitching. I forgot how we do this. So
Media corner. It's a media corner.
yeah. So if you don't want to listen to what we're reading, watching, or listening to, feel free to hit the road, Jack. But come back.
Yeah, come back.
Some more.
Hopefully we'll have another video in 2 weeks. We're gonna really try and do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
but otherwise we're gonna start our little thing here.
Okay.
We're gonna get it going.
All right, get it going.
So reading, I mean, I've read quite a bit, and Whitney is prepared, and I'm not.
Well, I'm not going to go through my whole entire list because I have 30
Whitney's
books
become
on there.
a super reader lately. So
Actually, listener.
It doesn't. It still counts.
yeah, but it counts.
Listening to
Audiobooks are
count.
reading.
Audiobooks are reading, and if you
Stop
disagree,
the stigma.
get out.
Right.
So we have both read various
Smut.
books from the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book series.
Yes.
I've read 1 and 2. I'm reading 3, The Christmas Tree Farm.
And I've read 1 and 3. I skipped 2.
But she's gonna go back
Yeah.
into it. They're very cute. They're like Hallmark movies with some spice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I got her to read the Julie Murphy, Sierra Simone Christmas
They're
Notch
probably
books.
Some of my favorites.
And now she's read all 3, and I still haven't read book 3.
Yeah.
They're great. And Sierra Simone's from Kansas City, and Julie Murphy now lives in the Kansas City area.
I know, we missed their
And
thing.
we still have yet to
Yeah.
see them in any way, shape, or form. But it'll happen. We both have read, I can't remember the name of the author, but The Leather and Lark, Butcher and Blackbird.
Yeah, it's Bryn something.
Warren or Bryn
Weaver.
They're good. They're a little darker.
Yeah, they're a little
I'm
darker,
more of like a rom-com-y gal. But read those. What else?
Lights Out. You're the process of
Yeah.
Lights Out, and I
She read Love in the Time of Serial Killers, which
Yes.
I like.
That was good.
Do Your Worst.
Yeah, that was good. What else have you read that I read? Probably, I read Spoiler Alert.
Yeah, I got her to read the Olivia Day books, which I love.
Those were good. Oh, the Cocky Kingsman series.
Oh, I love
By
them.
Amy Award.
They're like total Hallmark.
I've listened to 2 of them, and then she has a Christmas like novella out right now that I'm actually reading, and then Audible, in my obsessive behavior, Audible had a good sale, so I bought like 12 books.
Yeah.
Last week on Audible, and that was the 3rd book is one of them.
Yeah, the Cocky Kingman books are really cute.
Yeah,
if
they're
you
good.
like romance, and there are certain authors that like as soon as they release a book, I read it, and she's one.
Yeah,
and Olivia Dade's another
I
one.
really like them.
So read a lot, but that's my phone. The end of every day. Copyright. So I'm currently reading Christmas Tree Farm, and I'm listening to Lights Out.
Hello.
Which is a darker on the side, but
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's more of a dark one.
but it's funny.
The audio,
Like,
the guy that reads
you
it
have
is funny.
to, in my opinion, you have to do the audio because he's very comical and like sarcastic and kind of reminds me of like Ryan Reynolds-ish kind of,
Banter.
Yes, and so I don't think you get that vibe if you actually read the book, but it's definitely worth a listen, in my opinion.
So that's basically reading. I've not listened to a ton of podcasts just because I've been doing audiobooks. But My Favorite Murder Now, they record their podcast, like video.
Oh.
So I watched one on YouTube the other night, which is nice because sometimes you just want to watch YouTube. And then, is she okay?
Yeah, she did. So she said she thought you had another. Well, we'll do it when we're done.
So watching, I mean, honestly, not much. The 2nd season of Silo's out, but I'm a couple episodes behind, so I need to watch that. I'm thinking I'm like getting rid of cable. I'm going to get rid of cable because it's just ridiculous how much we pay for cable.
It is so bad.
And I stream everything.
Well, and then on top of what you're paying for your streaming channels.
Yes.
So
I'm like trying to live without watching network television currently. So I just like turn on whatever. I bought a Roku TV so that everything's just there. I feel like I've watched other stuff, but like nothing is coming to my brain right now. And that's it for me.
Okay, I won't go through the 30-something books that I've read because we just actually went through quite a few of them. I have been listening to it's called the Never After series by Emily McIntyre, and it is like sort of dark, romancy retellings of fairy tales like Peter Pan, The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty. I think she has 6 books out. And I listened to some Christmassy kind of books. What else? I listened to Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, which is amazing. It's like, he's like the Prince of Darkness, and it's sort of like a Hunger Games meets a haunted house kind of vibe. It was really good.
And there's the second one of those coming out, right?
Yes. There's a second Lights Out coming out, but it follows different characters, which
Did you read this?
I read Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Yes.
Was it good?
It was all right. Yeah. Let's see. So that's pretty much it. I have been watching Yellowstone because it's on its series finale is Sunday. There's a new show on Paramount Plus called Landman with Billy Bob Thornton where he's like an oil man, which is very good. Kurt and I started watching Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime, which we really like. Let's see what is. I watched season 2 of Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone on Paramount Plus, which I love. I think that's really about it. I think I've watched Hell House like a million times because I turn it on while I'm working and just listen to Hell House in the background. That's more.
I've been
my
doing that
obsessive
lately
behavior.
with like some of the found footages I've seen
Yeah.
before, like As Above, So Below. I've watched like 3 or 4 times lately, and like the Bigfoot ones that I like, Willow Creek and Exist. Like I'll just have them kind of like, especially as I was
'cause I'm
stitching
not
this
really
stuff.
watching it, but
I'm just listening
That's
to
when
it.
I watch old movies. Like I watched In the Line of Fire randomly with Clint Eastwood.
Because there was a new movie I wanted to watch, and so I can't remember what it was now, but I was like,
Well, yeah, because I switch back and forth between like 2 computers, so I can't really like. It used to be I could just focus on one computer, and my TV was like right here, so I could still. But my back is turned to it most of the time now, so I'm like, I'll just put Hell House on. So I've watched it.
There's a pretty decent series on. I think it's Prime, and I think it's called Every Minute Counts. That's about the It's dubbed, but if you're stitching, you know.
Yeah.
It's about the 1985 Mexico earthquake.
Oh.
And like this hospital where these maternity doctors and nurses ended up like digging people out of the hospital, and like just how the community came together because they had to, because no one else was helping them.
Right.
But it's pretty interesting. It's a series though, and I'm not done with it, but if you don't mind the dubbing, it's not terrible dubbing, so.
Yeah, that would be something to watch because I can't like everything else. I can't get into one specific thing, so I've just kind of been all over the place. So that's pretty much it for me.
I actually have been reading. I bought myself a new Kindle for my birthday, and I have actually been reading. So I read a book called Unbreak Me by Reese Rivers. It's the St. View Rebels books. They're by Ella Thorpe. It's Rebel.
Is that the motorcycle?
Yeah, the motorcycle ones. Mm-hmm. Rebel Revenge, Rebel Obsession, Rebel Heart. Right now I am reading Craved by Krampus, a You'll Be Mine monster romance by Alexa Ash and Jewel Hayes.
Nice.
Girl, it's pretty good.
Is it?
It
I'll have to
is.
read that one.
There's another one I don't know. There was another one I thought I had in here that I read, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Watching, kind of like Whitney, just whatever's on in the background. During the week before Thanksgiving, I watched all the Thanksgiving Bob's Burgers episodes, and I'm now watching all of the, and I watched all the Halloween episodes, obviously at Halloween, and now I'm watching all the Christmas episodes. And then any new episode that comes out, I watch it the night it comes out, and the next day on Hulu, because Bob's Burgers. I watched a really good short documentary about the Zodiac Killer, and it was the woman, oh my God, I can't remember. I told you and Mom about it. Who's the guy that, what's the name of the guy that the reporter is convinced did it?
Oh, you're talking about Arthur Lee Allen.
Arthur Lee Allen. It was all about Arthur Lee Allen. And
was it on Netflix?
It was on Netflix.
What was it called?
I think it was called This is the Zodiac Speaking.
Maybe, yeah.
And I mean, a lot of stuff has kind of pushed him out of the way, but this documentary brought him front and center.
Really?
Because there was a woman that it kind of just started like he helped out.
Yeah.
He dated, but he spent a lot of time with his kids. And not to give everything away, but at one point there's like a trip one of the sons remembers, like a day trip they took to a nearby beach, and he told the kids to wait in the car. And there was a murder that exact same day on that beach that he takes responsibility for. It was really good. I think that's it. I've been trying to find more documentaries like that.
I know,
but
there's not nearly enough documentaries.
What's the movie with James McAvoy?
Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Okay, it's on Peacock now.
Yes.
Because I paid for it, and then last night, yes, and now it's on Peacock, and I was like, you son of a gun. I was mad.
I think it was good, and James McAvoy is like...
He's very good in it.
Yeah, he's evil. He's...
Oh.
But,
I watched Alien Romulus.
I suggest watching the original Speak No Evil, which is, I think, Norwegian, but it has some English in it. Like, it's not totally subtitled. It's a lot, but it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Like, you got to watch it because it definitely is different. I'm like, we just can't we can't handle certain things.
Yeah.
As audiences over here.
It's on Peacock now, Sarah, so you can
Okay, I'll have to watch it. I did watch Alien Romulus.
Yes, I did.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very anxious for the Alien series. I think it's going to be on FX to start, Alien Earth.
I saw a thing
and
that said...
I want to know, like, where it's all going to fall.
Yeah, I feel like the Alien Earth is between Alien and Aliens.
Well, that's what I thought Alien Romulus was supposed to be.
I don't know. But I did see, like, a quick article online that's like, Sigourney Weaver in talks for Alien 5, and I was like...
Oh, please, Jesus.
But here's what I want them to do. I want them to Halloween it. I want them to pretend that
none of the other episodes happened.
Or like
shows
1, 2, the rest didn't happen.
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't think they're going to do that. I think she's going to be, from some of the stuff I've seen, I almost think she's going to be a synthetic. Or she's going to be a hybrid.
Well, she was at the end of the 4th one. She was not. She was like a clone.
Yeah, but I almost wonder if she's going to be a synthetic or if she is going to be a true xenomorph human hybrid.
No.
I know, that's not what I want
Here's what
either.
I want, because nothing, I mean, I like all the movies, and I like 3. But at the beginning, they kill Newt.
I know.
And Hicks, yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
Yeah.
I have never seen an Alien movie, so I have no idea.
We have to start with Prometheus. We're starting with Prometheus.
Start with Prometheus. She'll never want to watch another one if you start with Prometheus.
I love Prometheus. And I love Covenant. I want a movie between Covenant and Alien. And I want a movie between Alien and Aliens that shows the colonies.
Don't start with Prometheus if you've never seen an Alien movie.
Whatever. Fine. Start with Alien and then work
our
way backwards.
Hey!
But skip 3 and 4.
Before we go, Sarah and I saw Gladiator 2.
I'm sick.
Electric Boogaloo.
Whitney was sick, so I'm willing to go see it with her. Though
Whitney's so
I
lucky.
will take that sacrifice. Haven't seen Wicked, but I want to. But we saw Gladiator 2. Just for, purposes.
Just because you like the Gladiator movie.
Because I do love Gladiator. Yeah. I do love that movie.
Good.
I loved
It was,
Russell Crowe
I will
in
have
that
to
movie.
say, I didn't look at my watch or my phone at
For a
one
long
time.
movie, like, it moved quick.
Yeah, for a long movie, it did move quick. And because when she
Completely historically accurate.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. So when she's talking about it, she's like, but Pedro's only in it for like 25 minutes. But you didn't feel that. I
No,
felt
'cause
like
he's
he
throughout the movie.
Yeah, he's throughout the movie, and you don't feel like it's because
Don't
that's
give
the
me
reason
the-
we saw it.
I would have seen Gladiator 2 anyway because I do love Gladiator.
Whatever. It's because her
Opening
husband.
night, no, I wouldn't have. I would have waited. But, yeah.
But no, that was her birthday present to me.
Yeah, for birthday. I bought you dinner.
She did buy
And
me
you
dinner.
guys got to see Chris Jones, right? Was that the same?
Yeah. and we saw the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, they were having like, I think, a special screening. So we saw Chris Jones and DeAndre Hopkins, and we saw someone else, but I don't know who he was.
Yeah, we were sitting there waiting for our theater to open.
Well,
Nobody
and
cares about
because
this.
there was, I don't care if you care about it or not, there were like 4 or 5 cops. And I mean, we see cops at the theater.
So
it's
this
not a big
guy
deal,
walks
but
by
not
and
like,
Sarah's like, we're sitting there just like looking at our books
and I go,
and
that
stuff.
is one good looking man.
Yeah, she goes, he's huge. And I said, I think that's Chris Jones. And then Sarah looks at the cops and they're like,
The cops are like, that's Chris Jones. And then DeAndre Hopkins walked by, and so it was pretty cool because then we
Yeah.
realized they
I
must
think
have
there
been.
were, like,
That's why, like,
trainers
there were
and
like the
stuff.
extra officers there.
I think
and
they were
everything,
having their
and
own screening.
They were having their own
Gladiator
screening of
2.
Gladiator too. But
Well, you know,
Not with the
Travis
riffraff.
Kelce was in the commercial.
yes,
Yeah.
The
yeah,
commercial.
yeah.
And all that
Not
stuff,
with
so.
the riffraff.
And now's the time in Kansas City to be on the lookout for Trav and Tay.
Yeah, they went to Children's Mercy Hospital, which is our local children's hospital.
And then I saw this morning, a video, like
It's
she
pretty
was
amazing.
asking like different kids what they had asked for,
And
and,
then they
the
sent
next
it.
day
She
all
sent
these
it to
gifts
them.
showed up.
Yeah,
like this
that's
one
cool.
girl
Like, I think she's a
wanted
good
the
person.
Dyson
Yeah.
Air things, and it said just in case Santa didn't get your wish. And
Yeah. that's cool.
I'm sorry,
like,
she reminds
you
me.
want to hate her, but she good
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
To me, she reminds me a lot of Dolly Parton in the fact that
She puts her money where her mouth is.
She puts her money where her mouth
Yeah.
is. I mean, the amount of money she gave her crew and the truckers that worked, like,
Well,
it was
and
like
supposedly, like,
197
Travis Kelce was there as
something,
well, like, but on a different floor, and, like,
Yeah.
you've seen no photos or footage
Yeah,
or anything
which
of
is
that,
nice.
so.
which is.
Yeah.
So,
And-
anyway.
Well, and the car he drove that night to the game was the Chevelle that the
all
kids.
electric, yeah.
It's all electric, and people are complaining, "Well, it's a muscle car; they should make it electric." The point is, the foundation he helped create, those kids learned to do that.
Yeah.
They restored that
don't-
Chevelle. They learned how to turn it into an electric car, which, whether you like it or not, is going to be the future eventually. Don't hate on what these kids
Don't
did.
come at us
Yeah,
with Chiefs, Taylor Swift, blasphemy.
Oh,
Don't
no,
come at us.
we will shut you down.
I mean, I
Unless
probably
it's Harrison
won't.
Butker.
She
Yeah.
won't, but oh yeah,
we'll get rid of
you
him.
can blaspheme him all the time. I'm sorry. For as much as they're paying him, he could have played with a hurt ankle. I don't care.
I know, right? We wouldn't have.
All right,
Doink.
we gotta go.
We wouldn't have gotten doinked though. That's true. I'm sorry.
It
That's,
is kind of late.
that is like
Yeah, we gotta
the
go to
biggest
lunch.
Midwest goodbye ever, and we still got to bake cookies. Our
That's
mom
nice.
will be mad.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so we'll hopefully be back in
A couple weeks.
a couple weeks. We can probably do it. It's Christmas break. We can do it.
We can do it,
Sure.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Right. You never know.
and maybe we will have actually put
maybe.
stitches in something.
Probably 20
I
different
said
things.
maybe.
We'll have put stitches in many
Yeah,
things.
many things. Many things. For
All right,
sure.
so we'll see you next time. See you real soon. Bye.
Let's see if this
Adios.
works.
See you later.
Let's see.
This isn't gonna work.
Happy holidays.
Oh,
Merry
happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry
Happy
Christmas,
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah,
Happy
Like-
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yes.
All of them. If we missed one, we're really sorry. But
Okay, bye.
Bye.
okay.
Oh,
Is the thing
Or
maybe
not.
it's
it's
We're
not
never
gonna
gonna go.
work.